That's right folks, new videos and images from Godzilla x Kong the New Empire have been released. In this video, we'll see all of them including posters, leaks and everything in between, so stick with me until the end of this video, because I'm sure you'll be blown away by all the images I have here and hey, I'm sure you haven't seen all of them yet. Let's get into it. Welcome back to Nerds Insights, your daily nerdy news channel. Today we're once again talking about Godzilla x Kong the New Empire. This movie is coming out soon, very soon. We're already in the month, just about 25 days away, depending on when you're watching this video, and the promotional materials keep coming out, from TV spots to burgers to posters. There's a lot coming out. If you're not following social media closely or keeping up with the news, you might be missing out, but don't worry. Subscribe to this channel with notifications on and you'll stay up to date with everything. Today I'm going to cover everything that has come out since last week, this week, and today. I'll show you, analyze everything with you and put it all into context so we can better understand this movie and you can leave here well informed. Sounds good, right? So as I mentioned, subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with everything that's happening before and after the movie, because there will be a lot of material coming out in the next few weeks and months. And of course, comment down below for me, Godzilla burger or Kong burger? Which one would you order first? Yeah, there are some burger images too, I'm curious. I would order the Godzilla burger, it looks more appetizing to me. Kong and Mini Kong. And here we go, the first image we have is of Kong and Mini Kong, also known as Suko. If you don't know, that's his official name. We can see that in this image. It's right after the third one, where they meet each other for the first time, and we can see that they are both very suspicious of each other. They don't know each other's intentions. They don't know if it's real, but right after they touch fingers, as a reference to Michelangelo's painting, The Touch of Fingers Between God and Adam, we can see that Suko starts to guide Kong in the Hollow Earth, asking for his help, and then we see an oasis in the Hollow Earth. We can see that the Hollow Earth is a very beautiful place. It has paradisiacal places inside, so this is one of the places where Suko takes Kong. Probably he must find some cave, some den where they enter, and Kong will help Suko try to free him. Kong will help Suko try to free the Kongs from Scar King's oppression, and we're talking about oppression, guys, but it's not yet confirmed that all those kaijus, all those titans, will be freed by Kong, because we can see that the males of the species will be by Scar King's side. I brought this leak here a long time ago, which said that Scar King would have an army by his side, and we can see that they are really fighting alongside Scar, so much so that Suko throws a stone at the head of one of those members. So we still don't know if everyone is being oppressed, or just the females and the males are by Scar King's side, or if everyone there is being forced to worship him. Kong vs Scar King. We had several frames after those videos of their battle in Scar King's lair, right? So we have some images and some videos. I'm not going to show what was heavy leakage, okay guys? Those leaks that Warner started taking down, I'm not going to show here on the channel, and I also advise you not to go looking for them, because there's a lot that reveals too much of the story, so I'm going to avoid talking about it because they are very heavy spoilers. They're not leaks that add to the experience, they're leaks that ruin your experience, so don't go looking for them, okay? So I'm going to skip those images and focus on what was revealed in the TV spots, both by Warner, legendary in their partnerships with toy stores, fast food chains, and so on. Don't worry, and what I want to show here is an extension of the fight in the lair. We can see that Kong was clearly winning that first fight. We can see that Kong manages to get Scar King down on his knees. He grabs that bone chain from Scar King, and with strength, because Scar King has to use both hands to try to free it from Kong, and then he cuts Kong's hand in the process. However, we have an extension that shows a little more of this fight. It will be playing in the background for you to watch. Scar King does a backflip, hitting Kong's chin, so we can see that Scar King is not stuck at all. Scar King is agile. I've been saying that these primate kaijus know how to fight very well. They're watching Cobra Kai, learning from Sensei LaRusso and Sensei Johnny Lawrence. They're really training. They're using weapons. They're using objects around them to attack. They're flying into each other's chests. It's really cool, guys. It's nice. I really praise the fight choreography, even what we're seeing there with Kong and Scar King, because they have a human-like anatomy, right? Similar to humans, so you can do something really cool. You can make a lot of moves. They're intelligent titans. Kong can even use pounds, so I found it very valid. I think it's really cool, very well thought out. Applause for Adam Wingard. And still talking about Kong vs Scar King, we have the continuation of their battle in the city of Rio de Janeiro, which is shown a bit in the trailer, with Kong punching inside Scar King's mouth, even pulling out a tooth that falls like a meteor, like a billiard ball on the ground, tearing everything apart, and also Scar King throwing a building on top of Kong and Kong batting it away with the gauntlet. However, we have more frames. more videos, more extensions of this fight as well. I've already brought a complete one here on the channel, which was very quick, but I got very hyped, which is the one that will be appearing for you. Kong gives a chest kick to Scar King, who falls on the ground all messed up. In other words, Kong used the buildings to get up and give a two-footed kick to Scar King's chest, who falls to the ground, dragging. And we also have more from this fight, in which Scar King also gives a strong punch to Kong, who breaks everything in front of him and hits his head on the building. This fight is really insane, guys, because seriously, before seeing anything related to Scar King and Kong together, I always said that Scar King would be stronger, bigger, more skilled and smarter than Kong. However, after the trailer, I thought Kong was far superior. Kong was stronger, Kong was smarter and knew how to fight better than Scar King. However, seeing these extended clips, the two of them are more or less neck and neck. They are more or less at the same level, the same power, the same strength. So I found it very interesting. I found it very cool to put them on an equal footing and leave this doubt for us to know who is stronger alone. And a curiosity, before moving on to the next topic, is that the arm that Kong hurts is not the arm he uses in the gauntlet. If you notice, he uses his left arm to hold Scar King's chain, and Scar King pulls and cuts a bit of Kong's hand there. However, the hand he uses in the gauntlet is the other hand, not the hand Scar King hurt. So probably, all those theories that Kong would have his arm damaged, would stay very hurt after this fight, probably have already fallen through, probably won't have any of that. Kong only hurt his hand there, but he uses the gauntlet on the other hand. So it could be that the image is mirrored, it could be mirrored, but from what we are seeing so far, it's not the same hand Kong is using in the gauntlet. Godzilla evolved. Now let's talk a little bit about Godzilla 2. We have some images of Godzilla in its pink form. We also have new TV spots showing Godzilla in the city and a bit more of his interaction with his pink form. However, what caught my attention was his interaction with Kong, because we can see that they are going to fight. We saw that in the trailer, that they are going to have a serious fight there in Egypt. For reasons we don't know yet, but we believe they don't get along. We also have an extension of this fight. We can see Kong appearing behind some pyramids, with an audience there, people nearby, probably already preparing to fight Godzilla, and Godzilla attacking Kong as well, throwing Kong far away. But after these scenes, we see a new scene, which is very insane, where Kong catches a ride on Godzilla. That's right, Kong climbs on top of Godzilla and they both take some kind of ride, going somewhere. So the fight probably, the difference between the two will be resolved right there in Egypt. It's very likely that Mothra appears at this exact moment to calm them down and they decide to join forces. But tell me, had you seen this image of Godzilla before? Now do the following: scroll down and click the like button, because you have no idea how much this interaction helps the channel. Your comment and like make us very strong here on YouTube, so I'm counting on your help. And of course, if you liked it and want to keep up with more and more news about Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire, subscribe to the channel. Your subscription with the bell activated is very important, because there's a lot coming and I guarantee you won't want to miss it. See you later, alligator.